So hey guys, welcome back to some low concept. We're gonna jump into the tavern. A day has passed, you've rested up, and hopefully no one was murdered in the night. The sun rises on a new day.
Is it bad that looking back on it, there was an ounce of curiosity in me if I tried sketching it to see see if I could finish the sketch in time?
I don't see a problem with trying to sketch it.
If it's really just not doing anything, maybe it's an opportunity.
You mean using it as a subject?
I'm just saying, I don't think a lot of people can say they've seen an extinct demon before.
As you guys are starting to get up, you would hear that Tebin is setting up the bar for the morning.
Good morning, you two.
Eventually, just kind of early in the morning, the door would be pushed open and two patrons would just kind of come inside and kind of wave to Tebin.
Oh, don't you just look like happy campers?
They seem to make their way this way past you guys, not even noticing the sort of dark energy that's in the room at the moment.
Callum got a book on his face.
Alright, that's just Terry.
Callum probably started away. He's like, oh, we're alive? Fuck.
It would seem so that you did not die in your sleep, my friend.
Right.
Whatever word you have on this place certainly works.
I'm going to have permanent stool, but I hate this.
Folks were falling asleep on a bar stool.
Terry, there was a chair right there if you wanted.
It's fine, I got enough sleep. Just stretch. Oh, I feel like shit. I gotta open up for the morning. Do you think he's still there? He's probably still
possibly.
there.
The bird.
The tuku, whatever we want to call it. What's it called, Callum?
Talakatolo.
Alright, so the Talakatacolo. Yeah, that's a normal name.
Talakatacolo.
That's an interesting name, actually. Anywho.
But for ancient extinct demon, it was weirdly amicable.
Sometimes demons do not make their intentions clear. It's possible that it was actually getting exactly what it wanted.
It's obvious not to be trusted because it's a body, but
Oh, I don't remember how many demons are fucking chaotic as hell.
It's a good estimate that most of them are gonna be. But hey, none of you are dead. It hasn't come for us. Sorry, you go.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm just rambling and I feel like I'm interrupting. You know what? Here,
You're fine.
you talk to him. I'll sit here and fix my back.
Good idea.
Hey, look, is that one of yours? She points out the window.
Oh no, is there one outside the window?
Here he comes.
Watch him go. Yeah, that's. He's with us.
Guys are here.
Oh shit.
Well,
I went to the inn that you guys were staying at, but that was locked. Also smelled really bad still.
it's.
What the heck was going on last night?
Seems we had a little bit of a sewage leak. Something that the guards could not handle. It's been cleaned up.
Devin is going to bold-faced lie and just try and cover up for these fucking guys who are just about to stumble all over everything.
You know what? As soon as Devin starts lying, Irita will go with it.
Yeah, he's gonna toss you a bardic inspiration. So go ahead and roll deception. That's a d6 on top of your roll, if you want it.
Yeah, I'll fucking lie to Helm. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. 8, yeah.
Passive insight beats that.
Something's up with these guys.
Irita looks too damn tired.
I've lived in the city my whole life. I know what happens when there's a quote-unquote sewage leak that the town guard actually has to get involved in. I know when a serial killer or something of that ilk is striking the city.
Serial killer? Not sure. Something bad? Definitely.
Someone's killing cereal.
I know what the stench of
dispensers.
corpse is.
It's was a great night. Wish
Also,
whatever.
Tebin, I understand your plight. I'm not letting Donnie stay at my house again.
Yeah.
He raises
You
an
wanna
eyebrow.
Stay at
I
your
expect you
house.
to.
Is Donatello with you?
Oh, look at this gobble.
Was looks back towards the door.
Tapping foot, just waiting there, arms crossed.
You gonna come in? What are you now, a vampire? You need to be invited?
I suppose there is no sense in blocking an entryway into your establishment.
I Donatello.
Morning,
Or if
Don.
we're just snoring in that chair
Morning.
over there.
Good morning.
There's
You look
somebody
terrible.
busted.
I know.
Callum points his finger at them. Guess what? I traded out a spell on the long rest. Reverie, wake up.
Reverie opens their eyes for a moment, closes them again.
Reverie opens her eyes. No! Goes back to sleep.
I defy you, foul wizard!
Yeah, shit. I guess the Reverie's sleeping in.
Well, maybe you can entice them with some of these.
Who wants to roll?
Oh god.
It's a new day.
I'll take one. Did
Oh,
I?
nice. You rolled a blank. Okay, so what happens when you roll a blank? You re-roll the blank, and then you can choose to re-roll one of the other ones if you want to.
Oh god. Alright.
Well, we've had the honey drop.
Another blank.
Blank.
I like to see
I'm-
the new dungeon.
I mean,
I deep curiosity about that fucking bird,
Dude,
man.
I fucking feel that. But we need to be a little bit stronger. I think maybe one more level would help.
I am a weak-willed individual, Richard. I want to go say hi.
You could also wander around town, take a day off, and maybe
Think
explore
about
a
it
bit.
this way, Ariton. One more level and we get
Did your
peace.
Donatello's not going to be having any of
That's
that if you
true.
want to take a fucking day off?
Yeah, Donnie's just gonna go solo into the dungeon. Tebin's gonna lean across to you and just be like,
Also, are any of you dark vision users?
I can
Uh,
see well enough in the dark.
I
would
cast
recommend
light.
the Eagle's Eye if you happen to be.
Yeah.
so what Eagle's Eye does for the positive, you get dark vision. If you already had dark vision, you gain a fly speed of 5 feet.
What? Fucking give it to me! Give me the power
And
of
you also
God!
get advantage on your first
Oh.
attack roll every combat.
Oh, that's
5
tight.
5 feet, yes, you can basically levitate.
Tight. Want it.
I'll take dark. I take dark vision. I'll roll poorly and see what the downside is.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't mind giving it a taste then, if it's your recommendation.
10 gold pop.
Give me a DC 18 con save.
Oh yeah, no, that's
You
not
got it. Time to get drunk off my ass.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. You feel as the Eagle's Eye saps it. Oh, nice. Did both of you take Eagle's Eye?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Both of you feel the
I want-
magic
I want
sap
her
into your
up.
eyes. Your irises turn purple for the moment. Any damage roll that you do does 1d4 less damage, minimum of 0.
oh.
Ah, shit, now I'm feeble.
I'm gonna take Waning Moon. Watch me get lycanthropy.
First and foremost, your wisdom will go up by 1
Haha! I
Reverie, get up and
should.
start drinking.
You should.
if you want to.
Well,
Okay, the
Reverie,
first
get up.
attack roll you make
Wake
each
up,
combat will be
start
at this.
drinking.
Okay.
There's also a special effect of this that only activates during the night. So,
I can't
yeah.
drink.
If nighttime happens, we'll get to that.
Lycanthropy.
We cannot take a rest. We have to see Werewolf Cal.
We're gonna see Furry Callum. Alright.
We gotta see Furry Cal.
listen.
You drinking anything, Duncan?
I'm gonna pay for a honey drop.
You're gonna pay for a honey drop? Excellent, alright. Okay, so yeah, it's 5 plus 2 per level. Your dex is going to go down by 1,
Oh,
and you're gonna lose 5 feet of movement.
Oh,
Yeah, no, this is the
Ow.
what Erie I had last time,
um,
and a different downside.
and I got
we're
Yeah,
going
you
to a
stumble, yeah.
dungeon.
Oh god.
so that means
Didgeridoo Donatello is going to wait after everyone's finished their drinks. He's going to turn to the group and be like,
You all do realize that we're going to be going to the Halls of Radiance today. You've all chosen to get yourselves inebriated. Already off to a good start, I see.
Yeah. I mean, these are magical drinks, remember, Donnie? Useful.
I think the ability to hover a little bit's gonna be helpful.
I feel so light on my feet. This will be fun.
Think.
I mean, light on
Minerva,
your
you already
feet.
levitate.
Well, yes, but
Now we both can levitate.
yes. And I can share in the sensations with Miss Irita here. Proud nod.
Either way, Donatello, what would you know about the halls of radiance? It's not like you've ever been to a church.
Yeah, no offense, dude, but you reek of unholiness.
It has a smell?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
you,
it does.
You never smelt unholiness?
I have
It's
no-
awful.
No,
It's like the
that's
absence of a hole, Callum.
What?
Oh, Terry.
I think it's a perfect metaphor.
It is fitting, given that a bunch of the land outside is desecrated. I try not to use my little good and evil detection often.
To be fair, I was trying to keep that under wraps, but you can see why I was worried.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
Helm, you are in a cult. I have a question for you.
Irita's still drinking the drink.
Oh, yeah, what about it?
Have you ever seen a good undead?
Oh, here we go.
It confuses me.
Can't say I've made a distinction between them, honestly.
There's a huge distinction. Most of them are evil and have this awful, like, aura about them.
Most of the time, I've seen either cults making an undead or the undead are actively trying to kill me, so, I'll just
Fair
say
enough.
no.
I'd be more surprised if you claimed there was something that didn't confuse you.
Good evening,
You
gentlemen.
know what doesn't confuse me?
Feel free to take a seat.
The reason why I never met anybody interested in me, blah blah blah.
No, the fact that you think I don't understand things.
You're right, it shouldn't confuse you. I think it's very clear to see.
Anyway, are we going... What is the plan for today, anyway?
We could throw Ditcher Donatello down the well again.
Halls of Radiance, let's
would
not
be
waste
fun.
any more time.
No offense to you guys. I mean, I can handle myself and all, but I would really, really appreciate making sure that our guest from last night isn't stolen.
And who are you?
Understandable.
That's your
Donatello?
innkeeper, Donnie.
The innkeeper?
'Cause I'm not.
I've never met her in my life.
Terry.
What?
Name's Terry. How are you?
You best not forget it.
Charming.
She is!
I don't think your name's charming, but like, I mean, you seem like a charming fellow. You got great fashion
He's
sense,
not.
that's for sure. Really? Well, why
not
is he running with
charming.
you guys?
Convenience?
Guilt.
And take you guys for guild trippers, but damn. Alright. What they got you in for?
Let them make up their own reasons.
Would you like to know what he did to me?
I just want to know his name. Hey man, can I have your name? She winks.
Oh, no.
Yes, but stand back a few feet.
Eh.
Oh no!
I'm gonna wait outside.
You notice an evil grin go across her? Yeah, I'll just hold on for that onto that for later. Go ahead.
Oh, wait.
No, I don't feel like it
She's
anymore.
got your name?
What? Come on.
No.
I'm outside. I didn't say that character.
What? I don't
I
feel
just-
like it anymore.
I just don't get to know who you are. What should I call you then? Beardy?
Oh wait.
You can call him
I zoned
Stripes.
out. I'm gonna start moving away.
I'll just refer to you as Zebra for now. Is that good with you?
Zebra, oh my god.
He's just gonna turn away and prefer to not answer.
Jeez. Normally my natural charm and wit can get through even the toughest of shells. What's this guy's deal, Gum?
He...
She hops
That's
3 stools to sit next to you.
That's a good question. I still have yet to get a proper read on him. He used to work with Reverie. I just call him Donnie or Donatello, but I believe If I remember
Oh,
correctly,
he's
his
that
name is-
guy. I heard you mention Donnie earlier. Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's, now, hang on. Tevin, do you mind if I get a little loud for a moment? Because I know you'll get sad if I don't do this right.
If it keeps any more pests down, sure.
Alright. Alright, you might want to take a seat back, Terry.
And there's gonna be a show?
You really have to, Callum.
Damn. You're giving me a show already this early in the morning? Fuck, what did I do?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Minerva, we're leaving.
His name is Digital Donatello! And I'm going to go follow. Oh, right.
As I'm walking out the door,
Wide smirk this whole time, just like,
As I'm walking out the door, can I use thaumaturgy to make sure his voice is quiet?
Yeah, sure.
Too early in the morning. Just drank. Let's keep that to the minimum.
I just waited for Donatello, just like.
You're gonna see as you leave the Dragon's Pint, you're gonna see Didgeridoo Donatello's glancing back at Terry. He's gonna turn to Helm and he's gonna say, kind of like under his breath, "That's it. This whole city is rotten, and the vultures have come to feast."
That's Terry.
I know. Thank you.
You're confused with your analogy.
she's gonna keep pushing, by the way. She's just gonna, you alright, Callum? You look like you're kind of running a fever or something.
I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out if I should take the cube back and use it if we're going into a dungeon or leave it with you as a just in case.
She'll spin it out on her finger and place it down in his hand. That's yours. Also, you proved your fucking trustworthiness last night. So don't worry about it.
I mean, yes, but also I want to make sure people I like could stay alive. I'm just trying to figure out what all is needed and...
Oh, I see what you're doing. This is a friend thing, isn't it? You're trying to be nice because you want to do a friendship, okay.
You want to do a friendship? I see your ruse, Callum.
I should probably get back all those spell scrolls that we were going to use just in case.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Depends. Which ones were they? What did you grab?
Oh, well, yeah,
Your entire stock.
Still had the rope trick, the magic weapon, and the wall of fire, and you threw the locate creature at me, so...
You know what? Why don't you hold on to the locate creature? I'll take the other off of you.
Alrighty.
I feel like if someone in this town is looking for that spell, it's best if it's on somebody who's not in the town.
Probably a smart idea.
And hey, what do you know? Maybe I'll make another one in the meantime. I've been a little bit... I don't know if I'll have much time. I have to go deal with, Mr. Realm. So, you know.
Yes.
We'll see how that goes.
That's going to be...
She's gonna place her hand into her pocket, and you're gonna hear something shuffling around. She pulls out a bag of holding, rustles inside of it, grabs out what looks like a little pebble, and flicks it to you.
Oh, hello, Pebble.
Hold on to that. If something really awful happens on either side, just shove some magic into that. You'll contact me. You know what a sending stone is, right?
Yes, I know what a sending stone is.
Just making sure. Met some mages that have never seen the shit before. Apparently it's old magic. I don't know.
Yeah, my master used them at one point. Very useful when we were trying to do studies.
I mean, it's nice if you know the sending spell, but I can't just cast that normally, so yeah, I have to rely on the old style.
Yes, and I'm not strong enough yet to do that myself.
Yeah, keep in touch. Don't die in the dungeon. That would be really shitty.
It would be. I will see you after we come back successfully, probably. Yes. Walks in the door.
Sure. Consider it a date.
Yes. That is how days work. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Stumbles out the door again.
Just looks quizzically at him like, Fucking weirdo.
Green is the color of embarrassment.
So,
Uh,
Tali, just so that you know, like, I am playing it, that Donatello has never met Terry. He just climbs in through the window of that one sealed off room.
I
Just
love
there.
that, and I'm going with it.
I don't know who
I
you
caught
are.
on. I immediately caught on.
Okay, cool.
I feel as though our friend here could use some glorious combat.
We are
Agreed.
going to a dungeon. I don't know if you've smelled the city recently, but I would
Smells
like
worse
to
than
leave
Fucking poison dungeon.
immediately.
You know what? You know what? I accept this. Let's go to the Radiant Dungeon.
Yeah.
Less overhearing ears.
I haven't been there in a while. This is going to be fun. My experience with the Radiant Dungeon, while very brief, is frequent, as the sage there is a very social butterfly, I suppose.
Oh,
Very kind,
good.
very polite. Her name is Diana.
sounds nice.
She would occasionally come by the Canals of Poison to check on what I was doing. The soft type, you know, the type that's always very curious as to what you're up to. I think she was just eternally curious.
Hey, she sounds lovely.
Sounds like the type that's easy to trick and betray.
Interesting observation, Donatello. Do you have plans to do that?
If it probably hasn't already happened. That is what I'm trying to get at.
Maybe.
Let's not expect a warm reception from any sages when we get there.
I wasn't expecting anything of that sort. It's been many years since I've been to the Halls of Radiance, so if anything has changed in the recent years, I would not be sure what exactly to warn about. From my memory, the place was a sort of hub of worship. A lot of different religions would hold ceremonies there.
I probably should keep in mind that still sage. They might not be very willing to give up the keystone.
As much as I would like to say that we could just simply walk in and ask for it, I somehow doubt that's going to be the case. Keep an open mind, though.
Here's to hope. Here's to it being easy.
Alright, so you continue out of Castletown past the big open gates. Again, weird how everything went back to normal. And you walk towards the Canals of Poison along the path.
Let's just fucking ignore our weird-ass town that we currently live in. Let's just not be around there.
Eventually you come back to the first dungeon and you find yourself at a little causeway of water that seems to be washing over.
Seems to be dragging poison down like a river.
Bit of grimace at it. Just
This is what I will say is just a simple map hazard. I just want to know how you guys pass the river.
I float.
Hell yeah. 5 feet fly speed, 5 feet fly speed.
Oh, if people wanted, they could just get in their own bags of holding, and anyone else who can fly could just go across. Holds up orb. Fuck your poison.
That was supposed to be a place of worship. How is there not a bridge over this river?
That might have been at some point.
There was. There sure
Oh!
Not even
was.
the ruins of it here.
No.
She's looking at the water and she's just like,
I don't remember.
Oh, concern.
Is it acid?
It is poison.
If it was acid, I would be like, oh, it probably got eaten by the fucking acid.
Is there anywhere by the cliffside that we can pass around rather than trying to trudge through?
You could just go in your
What
bag.
about my 500 pounds of bone dust?
Save that! Save that!
the bone dust bridge.
All
Treat almost
things
anything with Walter.
considered, this direction is kind of a no man's land. People don't really go this way super often. I imagine that it's something along the lines of, well, the evil Archlich did something. Maybe teleported the bridge. I don't know.
Teleport the bridge.
So as you cross the river, you enter into more of a deserted sort of plateau type terrain. The trees start to wilt, the life goes away, and the sun gets hot. And in the distance you can see a tall structure made out of white marble with ominous imposing statues of priests and mages sort of erected all around it in a glorious honor to their image. At the center is this sort of central spire, and it seems that there's almost a beam of ever-present light that radiates down from above and illuminates this entire building.
Ah, yes, a beacon of life and love in the middle of the wasteland.
Why is
I
it?
wonder if that beam of light has anything to do with its surroundings.
Anyone else worried about that foreboding coliseum in the distance?
No.
That's going to be an issue to get over to. That's a later issue.
We'll figure it out.
Man, I'm so glad that it seems that you all are bonding right now. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Hi, Callum!
And
Once
why
we
are
get
you
to the
stop?
Coliseum, I'll have levitate. I'll get everybody
Rita,
across.
float me over to Callum, please.
I cast
Okay,
message
come on.
direct. I cast message at Kevin.
I'm gonna sneak
God.
Minerva into
I
your
just
head, and
started
she's just
You
gonna
could
go.
escape me, but you could not. You will always hear what I am saying.
Oh gosh, there's three stimuli right now. You're talking to me, he's talking to my
I wonder
bird.
if we could kill Caleb just for sensory overload.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, it's just an experiment.
Like-
Don't worry about it.
No!
Oh, I
Cal
love
gets
him.
like a shiver up his spine. I feel ominous bearings or something like that.
I will fly away with him.
I'm having fun. Right, Callum? We're just making jokes.
Just as buddies.
Irita, still absolutely suspicious of you. Just
Do I see anything interesting from Kevin's point of view?
Oh, there seems to be someone outside of the building, standing near the steps.
Anything shiny?
The person.
Oh shit, there's a shiny person outside.
They're like
Another-
stupidly shiny, actually. Like,
Is it
Like
that
bright gold.
an evergreen sign? Oh,
God.
Paimon, stop sharing your senses of bird. Just come back.
In fact, everyone else, you thought at first that it was the Radiant Palace that was glistening. No, it's this dude standing out front. And his hair.
Cal,
His
like,
hair.
points his-
It's like a beacon to all things rock star.
Oh my god.
You're gonna make a terrible first impression.
I'm really hoping that this doesn't repeat itself like with Minerva. No offense, Minerva. You're wonderful and all. But if that's supposed to be Diana and they have that giant of hair.
Diana is a woman.
Are we in shouting distance?
Yeah, you are.
Hello!
All right. You will see the back of
I have
the
to do this
man
every time.
who's walking back and forth. He will stop and he will turn at you, and you will hear him go,
Ah, yes! Finally, someone in the desert! I can barely make you out though. Who is that?
If you keep talking, I can
Who are
use
we?
thaumaturgy.
Who the hell
No,
are
you know
you?
thaumaturgy.
Me? Huh! You should know my name. If you've traveled these lands, you would know of me.
you should know my name.
I'm sure I'm more legendary than you, sir.
I wouldn't be so quick about that. Identify
make
yourself,
that-
I hint.
You cast what?
I make Reverie's armor glow.
Well, I'm the great and noble and honorable and
sexy.
Sir Brandish. Who are you?
Henry? Yep.
he has a unicorn horn.
He has a unicorn horn.
Is this how I sound?
No, I think
Not
she's a little
quite,
bit more
not
blonde.
quite.
How do we feel?
You don't bring
Should I
up
continue
why you're-
antagonizing
No,
him?
you don't bring up how
or-
you're sexy. You're fine.
What brings you here? To this completely normal place of which I am standing outside of.
This guy might be a psycho.
Are you
Do we
stuck
antagonize
outside
him?
of your
We might
own
do something
dungeon?
crazy if we antagonize him.
No, I'm just a little bit of trepidation before entering. Not that I, the great Sir Brandish, would ever fear any sort of social interaction.
Why haven't you got in then? You seem like
Well,
you're
what
stuck.
brings you here?
We're going into the dungeon.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
I mean,
Are you going?
well, I could,
Unless you're going to admit that you're stuck.
The door locked or something?
Is he floating?
Ghost lady.
No, he's not.
He's not a ghost!
I want to.
Wait, are you the sage?
Sage? No.
Well, the sage was the woman.
No, I'm a legendary warrior. You really haven't heard my name? I'm actually hurt.
Are you related to
Heard
him?
of his name? I'm the local here. Have I heard of his name?
I have a background in gladiatorial combat. Have I heard of him before?
Roll history.
Can I also roll history?
19.
19 is perfect. This guy's not real, you
that was an
swear.
advantage.
You
This
know
guy's
every
not
single
real?
fucking gladiatorial combatant. Both of you know enough to know that you've never heard this fucker's name.
This
There's
motherfucker
no
ain't
way.
real.
There's no way this dude.
Never heard of you, my guy.
Never heard of you.
Now, pardon me, Sir Brandish, if that's what it was. We have something important to get to. We don't have time for has-beens, or should I say, never was.
Has-beens? No, I'm not a has-been. You see, I would be at the gladiatorial ring.
Pan over, crowd cheering.
But, you see, I didn't want my fans to get the wrong impression, you see.
You've never been to the gladiatorial ring.
I assure you that I have.
No, you haven't.
I've won many a battle.
When?
Can I insight?
You know,
I want to see if he's
times.
bullshitting.
Yeah, go for
Can
it.
I? Have you ever fought the Cerulean Blaze then?
Oh!
Why I eat blazes of blue for dinner.
That's me. You've never fought me.
Hey, what?
That's my gladiatorial name.
That is
Duh.
such a cool name.
Okay,
you.
so he rolled a 1, so...
I was gonna deception it.
I don't think you even need to. So the thing is, I guess I'll just clue you in on this immediately. He's got that bravado of someone who's clearly, trying to make himself seem cool and special. But something's wrong about that because you think he really does believe that he is a gladiator?
It was
Even
memory
though
too?
we've caught him in a contradiction, he's not there's no cracks.
He's
or anything.
not backing down. It's more so he just stops and he's just like,
Well, it was another time.
He's doubling down on interesting.
Listen, beggars are always hanging around outside of temples. Listen, do you need money?
No, I'm just here for the sage. I heard that she could do a thing called a holy favor, they call it a greater restoration spell. You see, I've been cursed! Cursed! A horrible curse laid upon me. Oh, woe is me. My great beautiful face, my beautiful glowing mane, defaced!
It used to glow more?
and he's gonna hold a hand over his face.
Say it ain't so, you don't even want to know the horrors I've experienced. Oh, don't even look at me. I'm sure looking upon me would only cause you pain and agony.
Okay.
It sure does, but not for the reasons you may expect.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. This guy's conventionally kind of attractive. Maybe he's not ugly. Like, what?
Sorry, I've seen better.
Aye, alas, it is my curse. For you see,
Are we
I
still
was
approaching
cursed.
him?
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to.
Once we're in 30 feet, I'm just gonna try to use Mage Hand behind him to open the fucking door.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, he said, "Don't even look upon me." Reverie keeps walking, walks into the door, like as it
We're
opens.
just going in.
Reverie's like, "Okay, sure. You said don't even
Yeah,
look
bye.
upon me. I'm not going to."
Sorry.
and I, well, don't you want to hear my story?
This is kind
If
of
it's not
normal
important,
for
you'll tell
them.
us on the way. Come on.
You're going inside, aren't you?
Well, yes, I didn't want to bother the Lady Diana and all of that.
Oh, we're here to bother her.
Class.
Come on.
We're here to bother her.
Oh, you should not do that.
Too late. Come on. You're with us now. Deal with it. I'm gonna put my as I'm walking by him. I'm gonna put my arm around his shoulder and kind of like buddy drag him in with us. Come on, Cal.
We're on a quest for the kingdom.
Yes.
We're allowed to bother her.
King's orders. You're in with us now.
Besides, the lady might be in trouble. After all, ever since the Archlich MB decided to declare,
Oh, no.
God damn it! I thought I could circumnavigate the
No,
gravity.
that
What is
curse
he
is really
reacting to?
annoying.
Anyway, that guy. Don't do it. Thank you. That guy decided to declare open conquest on all the realm. And with this place's open door policies, I do not expect it has been left spared
Someone of evil, you say?
by his waves of treachery, yes.
Well,
The E word.
that's someone that I could see myself taking down a few pegs, if you will. Ha ha! What say
Yes,
you? Restore
yes.
me to my original form, and I
Yes,
shall be able
we'll
to
do
take
that.
down this evil
And you fight
Arklich.
him in glorious, honorable combat. Yes, I've heard it all before. Come on, let's
Still
go.
haven't heard of you.
I'm
you're
Sir
gonna get a-
Brandish. I'm a knight. I do mercenary work for good people. I'm a holy devout. I was cursed to look like a tiefling.
What?
And what is wrong with tieflings?
Yes.
Well, I'm not a tiefling.
You look like
What are
a
you?
unicorn.
You look more like like you got cursed to have a unicorn horn sticking out of your forehead.
Don't take anything by
Either
Reverie.
way,
It's
This
stolen
horn is
valor.
atrocious, and I want it gone.
I would.
Saw it off.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh no! What?
We could take care of that for you.
Just that.
Do you think it'd be like valuable if we tried selling it as like a unicorn horn?
I
No.
would.
I'm starting to get the
Sucks.
feeling that you might be
No, no, no,
promiscuous
no, no,
people.
no, no.
Are you not of a
Stop suggesting this, please.
a lawful
Sawing off.
disposition?
Lawful
Horns usually have a lot of
disposition.
nerves in them. Don't tell someone to shut.
Only at a certain point.
Uh,
I can't
How
have
about
it
this?
off.
I'll follow you 30 feet behind, and when Lady
Yes.
Diana comes out, I will go after you.
Oh, you know what? That's actually a perfect suggestion, Sir Brandish.
Yeah.
How about this? How about this? You were here first, so why don't you go 30 feet ahead of us?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I must be chivalrous.
Oh, please,
You're
please,
working for the Queen.
please,
you
on
should
my
go first.
honor, on my honor.
On your honor?
on their honor.
I could never besmirch your honor. Very well.
And he's gonna start walking ahead.
River is like, I do not need two people who sound like Donatello. This motherfucker's gonna walk into a trap.
On your shoulder.
River's not gonna notice nor say anything.
You guys remember when I said my favorite character is yet to show up anywhere?
Is he your favorite?
I fucking love him.
He makes me want to punch him.
We're gonna kill him.
Callum, like, as like he's still being carried by. I do not understand why he thinks being a tiefling is bad. I mean,
You might
It's
wanna play
bad for
him-
publicity. Think about
might
it.
wanna
I fight
pull
for
in your-
holy honor. If I was unholy, I wouldn't be holy.
Sir,
Duh.
Is it,
I
is to be
twitch.
born good
I
or to
twitch.
overcome great evil to become
Sir,
a better
sir,
person?
do
I
you
would
see
stop
this?
talking,
I don't
Mr.
fucking know.
Brandish.
Yeah, do you not see the
Well, the words are the weapon of the holy and the devout, so I must, of course, preach my truth.
Literal tiefling paladin. Right here.
I want to point
I-
out that this man did not notice, nor did he at all
Yeah.
fucking mention it.
Cal kind of like reaches around trying to find your shield, and it's like, hey, whatever your name is again, I forgot. Holy Avenger?
Sir Brandish.
Yeah, sure, Sir Brandish. You insulted a knight of Pelor, right? Was it Pelor or was it Cord? Cord, right? Yes. You insulted an honorable knight of Cord, I'll have you know. Pats the symbol.
Insulted?
Yes,
I did not insult anyone.
Reverie points at their horns.
Tiefling.
Oh, are you also cursed?
No.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Well, I didn't
Please
mean to make any
stop talking.
political statements.
Late.
Oh my god.
Keep walking.
At least he
Oh, if you think your
No, but
condition's bad,
I
Sir
didn't mean it
Brandish.
that way. I just...
If you think your condition's bad, Sir Brandish, I
You're
mean,
just gonna
imagine
give yourself
being
a-
born with it. Anyway,
Wouldn't you
let's
be
continue.
upset? No. Wouldn't you be upset if
No.
everyone thought you were human? No.
I am
Am I
a
the only one
human,
like this?
and I wish I
You're
was not a
wording,
human.
wording.
But you're... But I'm not
You're-
a tiefling.
You're digging yourself a hole. Just keep walking, Mr. Brandish.
This make... Why are you people so prickly?
He just keeps going ahead.
That makes
called-
perfect sense to me.
It's called a lot of people actually don't really care what they look like on the outside. It's what's
I
on
just
the
don't want people to
inside.
get it wrong.
Uh,
So, what were you originally exactly?
Well, this, but without the horn.
You don't even look like a tiefling.
Or maybe like a unicorn, like you said. I don't want people to think that of me. That's not who I am.
Unicorns are often considered holy creatures, so being considered half unicorn would actually make you more holy.
But that's not who I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall.
No, you would have to be talking to me. According to Donatello,
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
You just insulted and called tieflings unholy.
I did not do that intentionally.
Maybe
I am
if you
very
opened
sorry
your
that is how
eyes.
it came out.
I cannot wait for
Just ignore them. I understand where it is that you are coming from, Sir Brandish. I, too, am cursed.
Are we actually in the dungeon having this conversation?
There's lots of steps up to this dungeon.
It's a
There's a
hard
big
steps.
staircase.
A lot of
We have to climb the giant
You have to
staircase.
climb the giant staircase while having this conversation.
The 100
and try not to
stairs of
shove him
penance.
down the stairs.
So Sir Brandish will go in first because that's the right thing to do as the first one.
On
here.
my
So
honor.
wait, is
On
the
On
Gate.
my
Honor.
honor.
is the gate at the top of the stairs just wide open? Anyone
Yeah,
can just
it
walk
is.
in?
Mhm.
Oh my god, okay. He's not, Didgeridoo Donatello isn't going to follow him in. He's going to post up around the corner and just peer in and try to get like a lay of like what the entry looks like.
You see a massive chamber ahead of you. It's like a hallway that leads to a sort of a holy space.
Seems we're going to church.
Yes, this is what we're likely
Before
walking.
everybody walks in, Didgeridoo Donatello is going to stop you all at the entrance and he'll pull you aside around the corner. He's just going to let Sir Brandish just continue in though. I just hope that he just doesn't notice that they're like. But he's
You know,
gonna,
I'm so glad I came across you guys.
Didgeridoo Donatello is going to turn and say to the rest of them.
Doing
be
this
like,
alone would suck.
Yes, it would suck. This is exactly what I was talking about. An amiable oracle. Open doors. If Malbad came from me, intent to usurp me from my position as the most powerful magician of the realm, I wouldn't doubt that he's come for everybody.
Probably. That's why I kind of assumed that we were gonna have to fight things when we go inside.
We should consider everybody that we see from this point forward as enemy first, ally second.
Oh, I already don't even
Except
trust.
the
it. I don't trust the
Let's
Brandish
see.
at all.
I
I
don't
already
think
don't
that's
trust
exactly a
them.
good. Oh no.
If you
It doesn't seem mistrustful, just a little misguided.
I think he's legitimately cursed.
He seems a little.
I'm not going to
Touch,
repeat. Hang on a second, let me get my reverb out for this. I am not going to repeat the same mistake that landed me in this spot.
Look, we're going in, obviously.
Yes, we kind of need to get the.
I feel like at this rate,
Also,
he's just
Caleb,
going to
if
get
you
in the
could
way
stop
of
being
anything.
a wet noodle in Reverie's arms, that would be probably better for Reverie.
Don't worry, I can get down whatever I want.
You know, in case they need to use their other hand for combat, I don't think you want to be immediately dropped like a sack of potatoes.
This
Fine.
hallway is surprisingly empty. New friends.
You know what? How about this? Let's just continue
Yes,
normally
Sir
and
Brandish.
just see
We'll
how
be in
they.
a second.
Let's see how anybody inside reacts to Sir Brandish before we do anything.
You know,
It's very weird in here. You should come in.
I have a very crazy idea. Hey, Reverie,
Yes.
could you use your special sense real quick?
Alright, I'll divine sense.
Okay, what are you doing with divine sense?
First off, Helm
this-
smells.
Helm. Okay, so it's 60 feet.
Stinky helm.
Can I move just, actually, before I do it, can I move just to the doorway, so hopefully that Sir Brandish is also in range of my...
You wanna try and ping him?
Yeah, I want to ping him if he's, like, good, evil,
See if
fiend.
this
Weird.
place has been consecrated at
If he's
all,
actually a
desecrated.
tiefling, he would
Yeah,
ping as a
sure.
fiend.
Can you drop the thing? Okay, so you divine sense and you get this holy resonance that comes to you. You're getting a ping for good celestial.
From... What's his face?
Brandish.
What the fuck?
Oh,
ASMR?
A unicorn it is.
A unicorn it is!
Unicorn it is. He was not a.
And I'm guessing I get a really strong ping of evil from behind me.
A little bit. It's more so like that
Not
murmuring,
that
chittering
strong.
darkness.
I'm not that strong of a character.
However, Brandish,
Plus-
it's like church bells.
You need to understand.
The amount of good in this man, oh, there's no way in hell he intended to fucking insult you.
amount of good in
I
this
take
man.
everything I say back.
Is he actually a unicorn?
I don't know. He's pinging a celestial, and there's, like, no possible evil in that man's body to begin with.
What about the building? Is it desecrated or consecrated?
I'm guessing it's consecrated, given the...
It's actually neither.
It's neither? Has
It
not
is
been
neither.
touched.
So weird. You'd think a
That's
church, a
weird.
holy temple, a holy dungeon would have some...
A holy dungeon would have its defenses up to guard against a lich.
Might have just been too expensive to consecrate the whole thing. Maybe there's like a inner sanctum
might
or
be the
something
inner
that's
sanctum.
conquered.
Oh, let's just hope that they have like a bunker or a safe room somewhere in there in case
mean
of
kinda
scenarios exactly like this.
You mean kind of like the last dungeon where the only way to get out was from the outside?
Precisely.
Callum, stand up. There we go.
What
yeah, let's
reason
go in.
brings you all here?
You have shorter memory span than Reverie?
Reverie doesn't have that short of a memory.
Reverie has a fine.
You said you wanted to talk to the sage. That was all you said.
Oh, we are on a quest for the kingdom, remember?
I don't remember this. No. Did you say that?
Yes, I
Yes,
said
we
that.
did. You
Must
even
be slipping my
said
mind.
back to us, you're on quest from the queen, you should go first, when we were debating on who should go first.
I did?
Yes, you did.
Curious. My, Gus must be really getting to me.
Also,
Let's hurry
surrounded
this up. Yes.
as a paladin, of course.
Oh, of course.
There's a little symbol. You're not a tiefling.
I know I'm not. I told you earlier, remember? Is it affecting you too?
Reverie turns to the rest of the party. Did he not say... Am I losing it?
Are you
No,
sure
it's him. You're fine.
he is
Reverie,
cursed? Exactly. Is there a way you can, verify
Reverie,
that claim?
he's just stupider than you.
I thought Didgeridoo Donatello had hit me again.
Didgeridoo Donatello might have hit him.
Did you hit him?
I'm not precisely sure if I've hit him or not.
Okay.
At this rate, I'm going to. But
Come on, let's just get this
that's
over with.
aside the points and everything we're discussing.
God save us.
Come on, let's get
Just-
this over with.
Wait until we come across Diana and all of this noise will be gone. She's lovely, I promise.
I have my hopes.
And this place doesn't look too bad. I think we'll be good.
To say that until we get
The
attacked
final
by like a
boss.
solar or
Callum, don't
something.
curse it. Callum, don't curse
The
it.
final boss is a church service.
God.
Oh my God.
You have to
No.
sit through
Challenge.
sermons.
No,
Challenge,
no,
be quiet
no,
for
no,
30
no.
minutes of hymns.
Irita aesthetic.
No, sing these hymns that you've never heard before. Trust me, it's a challenge.
Tali, it's because of Dark Souls. There's just gonna be a bunch of random robed individuals that have no fucking HP that are all life linked to the big boss, and we have to find the big one
I
hidden in the
love the
horde.
candle boss. They're so cool. The deacons of
Fuck the candle keep!
They're so cool though. I love them. Anyway, yeah. So you go inside, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or is there any more
I'm taking the
precautions
front.
we're taking? Okay.
I'm taking the front, I'm going
We're
in.
throwing Sir
I'll go in
Brandish
second.
off the edge of the wood.
And as you come down, basically a long hallway of again white polished stone. You see a little courtyard with white grass and white growing trees. And after
Are
you
they
go
also
through the
glowing?
awning, they're not glowing. They're growing. That was a misspoke. Speak.
Damn, if they're
I'm
glowing, I was-
Brandish is getting to me.
He's cursed you, Tali!
Everything's
I've been
glowing because
cursed.
everything's kind of reflecting his light.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, he does look
Is
like a
he
holofoil
happy?
card.
Is he a unicorn?
He's gotta be a unicorn.
He's
He's,
So a
he's the
unicorn.
one.
He's gotta be a unicorn. You
He's
guys
the
wanna-
one who put bloom on everything.
And as you come in, you see him standing in front of you with just his hands on his hips, and he goes,
Oh, wow, this place looks like it's seen better days. Huh.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is quite the main hall. I guess I wouldn't have expected anything less out of a temple.
So yeah, as you look around, it's entirely open air. So you can see in the air are little baubles of white light. Hanging sort of seems to be almost like broken stonework. There are white flowers laid out in front of you, and massive statues of stone and wood around the room. Yeah, Callum, to the top left, there seems to be something that is glowing purple, and there are interlinked staircases and pathways pretty much everywhere. In relation to the clockwork gears, you will see that a lot of this room has a little bit of motion to it. As parts of these staircases, stones interlink and remove themselves in almost a meditative pattern in a way to give the place a more of ethereal feel to it. Seems that there's some simple locomotion spells set up around the whole thing.
I see so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just
Mechanism.
say that I am not using my sense magic eyes here. I do not
Let's-
want to go blind.
Let's not.
So, what brings you here,
Very-
huh? Are you all looking for a...
Can I take the shot, please?
The British,
How long?
you just asked that question.
I did?
Quest.
Yes.
Kingdom.
Quest, right.
Sage.
Well, who do you want to save, my dear?
Sage, not save.
Oh, Sage. I'm looking for the Sage. She should be
You're
around
Both
here
looking for
somewhere.
the sage.
I hope she doesn't get mad at me like last time.
Have you met her before?
Well, I tried to get my horn removed, you see, and I don't think she liked it very much. But I'm going to ask nicer this time.
Gorgeous realm with so many mechanisms.
There's another reason for our caution here,
Callum, don't get the
you
name.
all.
Oh, yes.
Not
Speaking from
punching up like a bunch of
experience, if you idle in front of a temple for long enough, either somebody will come out to invite you in, or tell you to get lost.
That seems about right.
I did a lot of the second one.
Yes, and we're idling quite a lot, so move!
Oh, it's fine, it's fine.
Well, if Diana's as nice as Minerva says, then
And the air here is really sweet. It smells almost like fallen cherry blossoms. And around on the floor you can see little flowers and plants growing, all of which are pure white for the most part.
Well, I'm sure not touching any of that.
Huh? Yes, we should not touch anything without thinking first. Definitely.
I wonder what's down this hole.
That is a
Funny
horrible thing to do. You should not get too
Does
close.
he look
to
like
that.
he's going to jump down the hole?
He looks like he's considering it.
Oh my
There's
God.
like
I'm going to pull
it
him
looks like there's
away
a liquid
from the
pouring
hole.
into that hole, right? Like a big well.
There's a fountain that seems to be pouring down, and it cascades down the cracked stone into the hole.
Just a clear liquid, from what I can gather.
Looks like water.
I pull him away from the hole.
Why,
Don't
thank
jump.
you. I wasn't going to jump. I was just
You were
looking.
considering it. I know that.
Well.
I say looking down the hole. Considering it.
It goes
thinking better of
very
myself.
far down.
I think better of myself. I'm better than him.
There's that go up and everything.
I'm looking at these scrolls.
Yeah, from what you can tell, it seems to be prayers left out here. There are offerings. There seems to be flowers placed around this. It seems to be some sort of altar of worship.
Can I
at
tell
the
which
top.
specific god? Or if there's a
Roll me
specific
religion.
god? 50.
From what you can tell, it's not a god. It seems to be some sort of, like a folk hero. It's a statue of a, tall, very basic humanoid clad in heavy armor.
Folk hero, I think. Why are people writing prayers to a folk hero?
Respect?
Everyone
I don't
starts
know.
somewhere.
A nice thing to do.
Okay, Tali.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm guessing that you're going to be using lighting correctly, and then anything I can see on map, I should be able to see in character.
Correct.
So I am just going to say, Did you Donatello can see that big, goofy-ass lever.
Yes, what you see over there is a bridge with large statues of mages and a goofy-ass lever, yes.
I love all the stabs. I need one.
That's definitely a trap.
Probably. What's in this book? I'm curious.
It's an altar that seems to be set up with a book of prayer to the god, a god of light, essentially.
God of light.
Also, there are chairs and tables that seem to be smashed on the floor.
Ugh. We need to get back there. There's obviously a hidden secret, Richard said.
Top left works down to the bottom right.
Donnie, we're probably going this way.
I see. This place looks like it's almost been ransacked.
You're not wrong.
If the people who run this place have moved further in to seal themselves for their own safety, then this place probably has.
Black. Can I read
Meaning?
it? Or am I too far?
You can read it. It is in common.
Okay.
It says, the Lady Diana.
Hmm.
Seems to be a statue of the sage.
Yo. Sick.
Give me an insight check, please.
Is the statue actually Diana?
It might be Diana.
I've got shit insight.
It's a really nice statue.
How detailed is it?
Quite. Basically what you can make out is curly hair, a feminine figure clad in a sort of simple metal armor, a long flowing skirt, and multiple wings.
Thank you for allowing my bird to ride on your head, Donatello.
Does it have like glowy eyes or something? What's going on with that?
The statue? Yes, it seems like it does have glowing eyes.
Referee will note that, but like,
Come with me, birdie.
from here go this way?
Yes, you can.
Here you go catch up with Helm, I'll catch up to Referee. Oh gods.
Helm, you find a nice room with a door that seems to lead further in and a very fancy piano.
That is a very fancy piano.
Quick, put
This
sheet
is a
music
very
on it.
fancy piano. And I've seen fancy pianos. Mind the gap.
Yeah.
Reverie, we're sure that Lady Diana's not cursed, right?
Ah!
Oh, I hope not. That would be such a pain.
Very
She would have to
pretty,
remove her curse first.
It's a very pretty statue.
It looks so much more detailed than most statues I'm used to.
When you put it that way, Digital Donatello's gonna be thinking the same thing, so I'd like to insight as well.
Go for it.
One by one by one.
Let's see if anyone can succeed. Alright, Donnie boy, as a suspicious little bastard, you notice the weird thing about this statue. There's no damage on it. None at all. Everything else looks worn down and old, and this statue looks new.
Well, yeah, that statue's obviously the most important thing here. That makes
Looks like
sense.
it's been supremely upkept.
Something's wrong here.
Well, yes, this place looks like it's in disarray.
Yes, there's clearly been looters through.
Oh,
But if you're
I
looking to
noticed that detail.
vandalize a temple, wouldn't you go for the most priceless looking statue of them all? The one of the Oracle who owns this place?
Wait a minute, look at the
You should be careful. We need to be careful who allow it. There could
And I
be
noticed
something
the white hand of Sauron on the fucking door at the top, and then I was like scrolling down to go, hey guys, look up there, and I noticed this little fucker.
Yeah, I saw him when he came in. I might be able to infer that the statue has something to do with the seal that has most likely been placed upon this big wooden door, with these very important statues placed around
Open the
it.
door.
You open the door. The room seems to be ticking
Oh my
and clicking.
god.
Whoa.
Interwoven
Oh.
metalwork seems to be moving mechanically around. You see an altar beset with 4 metal clams, each of which holding a white lily,
Well, except for one of them.
except for one of them.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't want to leave Reverie alone, so I'll go this way if you want to check the door, Didgeridoo Donatello. If anything happens, my bird is with you, and we have a telepathic link.
Callum, have you seen any, white lilies?
White lilies, I'm curious.
Oh, come in here. It's very pretty.
Oh, you've shut the door in my face. Cal walks in.
Would I know who this might be an altar to?
You can go ahead and make a religion check. Yeah, so this room seems to be an altar that God who resides over a specific plane of existence. This is an
Mechanus.
altar to
Mechanus?
Mechanus, yeah.
I
Oh
guess.
no!
Correct.
Not Mechanus!
It is an altar to the god of that specific plane.
Oh,
The god of law.
Yeah, there's multiple.
Law,
I
order,
wonder
and
which
metal.
one.
Who wants to bet the other side is like like in honor to like the god of chaos or something?
Underneath. Yeah.
Not like look on the opposite side, like that like fucking vortex looking thing with all the circles.
What did you just say?
The altar to the god residing in Mechanus?
Oh. Oh, that
It's
is
clearly
beautiful.
incomplete.
Yes.
That's why I was
yeah.
asking if you had seen any of the flowers.
Yes, that's incomplete. It needs to have order. It needs
Callum,
to have
Callum, are you
love.
okay?
It needs to be perfect symmetry and
I
other things.
shake him.
I
I will slap you if you keep
Sorry. This is beautiful.
quite pretty.
It's
I love them.
I need you to hold yourself together.
yes, I can.
Fun thing also, Richard, that you'll notice is these triangles, as you step on them, all of them move in unison in a perfect geometric pattern.
Oh, that's perfect geometric pattern. Oh, that's interesting.
Callum, I'm just going to go look for the flower.
Oh, alright. I can see if I can't figure out where a hint might be for that if you want.
Don't get lost and don't fall into the mechanisms.
I won't fall into the mechanism, I think.
You sure you don't want to come with me?
One moment, let me just... Carol quickly, goes over to this one. Because it's like, if he's doing the math and in his head, this one might correlate to that one. Maybe there's a mark on this.
What it seems to be is just a smaller version of the central platform.
Yeah.
Think of it like a counterweight.
Ah, damn. I thought that there might be a hint on it. Alright, I'm coming.
Good choice.
All of those little pieces have the exact same mark. I am making an assumption that because I've had a piano before, that this bench has a little lift up drawer section area in it for sheet music.
It does.
You want to try playing a piano? Because I have no idea how to play a piano.
I can't say I really have
I
history.
imagine this is holy music, and I don't know anything about holy music.
Well, it doesn't really seem anything at this temple has anything from my church, but I
don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna see if what all of the music is titled. See if any of them are weirdly named, or if they're like each individually specific gods or something.
Yeah, give me an intelligence check. Investigation. They don't look like anything that you know. They seem to be holy sheet music, probably for hymns and the like that one could practice here on the piano before moving up to, like, I don't know, a pipe organ or something. It also might just be here for people to have fun with, honestly.
I
Oh
can try
well.
playing something if you'd like, but
Nah, I was making a gamble that this would solve, that playing the correct music on the piano would open a puzzle piece or something in this type of a dungeon.
I mean,
I mean,
maybe.
just keep
Don't know
these in
unless you
mind.
try.
I don't know how to play it, and I don't know which one to play yet, so I'm just gonna put them back and close the button.
Yep, sure, they can just ignore it.
Want us to keep going or go back to the others?
What's the story here for?
Yeah, I have no
Does
idea.
seem to move further into the halls.
Keep going.
It's also
or go
locked.
back. No. Maybe if we play the right tone for that, it'll open this door.
Yeah, let's just start playing them around and see what happens.
Which one is the magic of the god of
Are you gonna
thieves or something?
just start pressing random keys?
Irito plays the emo one.
Okay, the second you press the first key, you hear a click, it unlocks.
Oh! Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
That is the funniest.
Oh!
It is. I am. Help can't even get words out. He's trying to come up with a witty thing to say, but he's too busy laughing. That worked.
Maybe you should go to a church like this. You seem prolific in divination.
No, that's just that type of thing is just a thing cults do. Is they hide secrets that open hidden walls in like plain sight.
Cults have their root in religion.
No sense in looking for the solution of a problem we're not even aware of.
Oh, that is logical. I agree with that.
Kevin
by the
nods.
way,
Yes.
do you think that, well, I didn't want to, jump the line or anything like that. Do you think there's a queue? Or maybe not accepting guests right now?
The inner machinations and working of my mind are no territory for such of yourself, Sir Brandish. But to answer your question, no, I do not think that is likely.
Bird rubs.
Stunned to blink. Well, I'm glad we could get to a conclusion, my friend. So, what should we do about this door?
Do you think it could really be as simple as knocking?
Well, let's find out. Dunk,
Knock
dunk,
yourself
dunk.
out, Sir Brandish. Knock yourself out.
And, Donnie, this door has 3 holes in part of it, which seem to be specifically fitted for a left hand to be inserted, as well as a large keyhole in the center.
Okay. 3 holes, 3 hand-shaped holes. Seems like 3 paths to go. 3 hands of the church.
That makes sense.
I think I'm starting to feel out what this is going to be. Okay. In case, just in case she did, how about you post up here? And if anybody comes down to the door, you yell for us. How's that sound?
I can do that. Good luck, my friend. I will, do this honorable position for you. Yes, I...
Digger down tells immediately going to come back to Reverie and Callum and be like,
Hello.
so it definitely seems like they're sealed much further within.
Oh,
On the
alright.
door, there's 3 slots for 3 left hand shaped objects.
So 3 hands.
Possibly
Precisely.
hands.
So it probably looks like we're going to have to go out across here, there, and wherever, try to look for these hands, whatever form they may take.
And also a key, I assume, based on what Kevin is telling me.
Yes, all of that.
Also, there's one more thing I would love to see. Reverie, can you help me out with something real quick?
Yes.
Follow me.
Following.
Could you give me a boost?
Sir Brandish waves.
Hello.
Lift.
Yeah, you
That's
find
another
yourself
horse.
a big chest and a unicorn statue.
I'm gonna take the unicorn statue.
It's metal. It's surprisingly light. Seems like it's made of pewter. And then could you roll me a D9 at E3?
So it's the
You got a mace that is built in the shape of a star. It's just a simple mace. Can you roll again? You found magically enchanted dagger of some sort.
magic dagger. Oh,
You wouldn't so happen to have noticed if Sir Brandish was indeed brandishing anything, was he?
oh, shit,
He's got a
right.
large greatsword with him.
Ah,
Can I look through the bookshelves?
Yeah, sure. You start to parse
I'm
through the
trying to
books.
find a kid's book.
Yeah, sure. I feel like there would be a kid's book of hymns in here, or like a picture book depicting all of the gods in like a chibi art.
I love that.
Oh, that's nice. You noticed that it was actually written by the sage.
Oh, that's nice of her. Reverie will like pick up the chair that's been knocked over and just sit and look through the book.
Hell yeah. All right.
I'm just gonna,
Do.
just go this way. I want to see up.
God.
I want to see what this whole deal is about up here.
Oh
So
my
you
god.
see some spiraling, spinning runes that are inscribed into the very air itself. A whirling, sparkling circle of blue energy depicts a hole into another dimension. What you see before you seems to be some sort of a portal. Roll Arcana with advantage. I think you would know this pretty instinctively. So what you would know from this is this appears to be a portal to the astral sea.
Space.
Kind of.
Space.
Yeah.
Space.
Space. What you can see inside seems to be an Escher-esque collection of archways, staircases, and bridges, all interlacing in sort of a madness-insinuating type design. Looks like it goes on infinitely in all directions.
Great. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
that is beautiful.
I'm definitely gonna grab Karin with the cube and come back here so we can breathe in here. It's just done, so I was gonna come down like being like, having intrusive thoughts, are we?
And so you say, what's wrong? He finally turned around. Oh, I thought Reverie was behind me this entire time. I've been talking to myself again. I was given a whole lecture on Modrons and the Lord of Mechanus. It's a very... Yes, it's very good. Well, not good, actually. You see, most rulers of Mechanus are actually awful of a neutral variety. They follow a set code and rules, but they are neither good nor evil. They follow pure order. Contracts of the soul, things that must be bound by rules and order, yada yada yada. It's very fun, very interesting.
So, coming up here, you see statues of large mages of sorts, almost holy depictions of these entities of divine might, each of which proudly presenting wands of different types, except for the last statue, which seems to be holding one in reserve and one out forward. Dual wielding, in a sense.
These air quote wands are wands to them, but staves to us, essentially.
Yes.
Oh, that one's beautiful, but then this one is even more...
Callum, before you blow yourself up with anything,
Yes.
what might do you think this line of arches was here for?
This line of arches, well, and this line of vents, I believe? Tap, tap with
Are
his
these
own
vents or
staff.
are these like parts of the floor decor?
It's floor decor. It's made of metal.
Strange metal contraptions. Very interesting. Well, here's a dumb question. Are those like braziers up there, or like...
No, it's just 2.5D type thing. It's imagine them like embellishments on either side of the arches.
Okay. Interesting embellishments and whatnot. I'm not quite sure what the things would be. What are you thinking now, Donnie?
Like halfway through, like you, like analyzing the arches he's left.
Yes, I can see you got impatient. I would not recommend pulling the lever.
At the end of the hall seems to be a large mechanical door. To the left and the right are two braziers, and a huge-ass lever is in front of the door.
I would not recommend pulling the lever. Most likely will spend doom.
Theoretically, wouldn't we be able to see where this door leads from the exterior of the temple?
Not necessarily. This could also be weird magic bullshit, you have to remember.
True, there is a portal into the astral sea over yonder.
That is interesting.
I was wondering if I could request usage of that insulating cube of yours. Maybe explore that avenue further.
Well, you see, the cube requires attunement and whatnot. Handing it off to you for an extended period of time would require us to take a little bit of a rest so you can...
No,
attune to
I
it.
am suggesting you come with me to check it out.
I don't think I could handle that. I don't have any way to move us through the air. We would need Irita to help us with that.
I cast Gust on him.
Oh, you have... Yeah, that could theoretically work.
I could be inside of the cube while blowing through my instrument, casting Gust outside of the cube that way.
That theoretically could work.
Oh no, I was just figuring on letting Sir Brandish get bored and then try the lever at some point.
I feel like he would probably die.
That's by his own volition.
Give me a moment, I'm gonna investigate this real quick.
Give me a second to not stand on this bridge. Thank you.
Don't worry.
There we go. I am now feeling that I am in a safe position to allow you to investigate this door.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for something to come through the vents he's very clearly standing between.
So these are
Braziers.
braziers on either side?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any like kindling in it or any of that stuff or any sort of
There
like...
is not.
Interesting.
I'm empty.
Are those birds on it?
There are angels.
Angels. Do they look like they have a sort of opening that would allow for liquid to come out?
No, they don't.
Interesting.
They seem to be decorative.
I'm gonna try to cast a light on this one.
Okay. You cast light, and then just kind of hovering in the middle of the brazier, the light spell forms an orb, just kind of in nothing right there.
This shouldn't work, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm gonna try it anyway.
You're gonna try and put it in the other brazier?
Yeah, see what happens if I do that. See if the other one goes out.
Okay. No. The other one does not go out.
Okay, that is interesting.
They both glow.
Interesting. I look to the door. Did anything change?
Nope.
There's no markings anywhere in any languages on any of this stuff.
There doesn't seem to be.
Alright, well, I've done that, and this seems like a horrible idea. But just to make sure, I'm gonna double check to make sure this lever isn't going to activate some sort of trap.
Yeah, how do you do that? Do you want to just do an investigation?
Yeah, I just want to do an investigation, kind of like get close to it, check it out as best I can.
You don't trust it, but it doesn't seem like a trap. It wouldn't be here if it was.
If only Elm was here. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I pull out my 50 feet of hempen rope. I attach part of it to the lever. Tie it tight.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to get 50 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Donatello, do you have by any chance more rope?
I have a Dungeoneer's pack, which I think is another 50 feet, right? A spectacularly mundane solution to a certainly supernatural problem.
I feel this is a very interesting thing as well. I lit both of those braziers with light. I'm saying this as I'm tying the rope together. It normally shouldn't work, but it's holding both spells. So I assume this might have activated some sort of mechanism. Alright, we're tied together. Are you ready to pull this? Let's get around the corner. Or such. Alright.
I wouldn't stand so in front of that one statue.
You are valid. Alright, you wanna help me pull this?
Sure.
Cube at the
If pulling
ready?
on level is really that much of a struggle for you.
I am not the strongest.
All right,
have my help
give
action.
it a yank. Give me a strength roll at advantage.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, yeah. Yoink. And you hear just a click on the other end. There is a whirring sound. Gears start moving on either side of the door, and it opens.
Oh, shit, it worked. Oh, high five.
And you will notice that the
He's
light
just
on
gonna
either
look
brazier
at you.
dims.
Light on the brazier's dimmed.
He's just gonna look at you when you say high five. He doesn't do anything. He makes no motion.
Well, I thought you would like that. Pat, pat. Callum quickens his pace, just...
He's just winding up the rope behind him.
Interesting things. Oh, hello, gorgeous.
Rolling
Hello,
his eyes while he's winding up the rope.
A immaculate scroll appears on the wall that seems to be emblazoned with glowing letters in a celestial language.
Oh. Callum speaks celestial for a moment, just saying, beautiful thing.
And then you get a sour feeling. What? That's a scroll for the light cantrip.
Are you serious?
Quite.
Interesting. Callum's gonna pick it up.
Okay, you pick up the scroll. Donnie,
Yeah.
to your left and the right, the braziers crumble to ash. You have a scroll of light.
Oh my fucking god, is it whatever spell I put on the braziers that would have gone into the scroll?
Yep, and you certainly put one of the worst ones!
Oh my god!
You mean like the orbs or the braziers entirely?
The braziers themselves crumble to ash.
Truly, it is a wonder for our era why they ever made a scroll of light.
Yep.
Is there anything of actual use in there?
I'm checking. I'm checking.
Now you actually look around, you see two seemingly medallions depicting again the similar angel, and a book with the face of a blue dragon on the front of it.
I'm gonna take all three of those.
Okay.
Book.
The angel statues are relatively heavy. You can take the little leather-bound green book, and you can take the blue dragon book.
Never was it?
Yeah, the little leather-bound green book is a series of confessionals, it would appear. The blue dragon book, however, the second that you touch it, you feel an intense amount of magic course through you.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this thing is vibrating with power.
Hello, gorgeous. I can at least put those statuettes, the heavy fucking angel statues. Like how heavy?
Like 20 pounds each.
Okay, I can at least put those in the fucking bag.
Alright. There is also what seems to be a staircase down.
We should get Reverie and see where this staircase goes. It seems like it would be interesting. I'll make Kevin do it.
Finally, you used your allies for their intended purpose. allowing us to do less work. Wonderful, Callum. Once you see the true ways of having familiars, then you'll be on the right path.
Helm and Eerie, you walk through the door, deeper in, and you find yourselves in sort of a darker candlelit chamber. Also, you see two figures crouching behind an altar.
Oh. Sigma.
Sigma?
You can just see his head, and then his head turns over to you. Oh, hey, did you guys? Oh, it's you guys. Oh, hey! Long time no see. It's been what, 2 days?
Yeah, something like that.
How you doing?
Who's your friend?
Oh. Yeah, you must not have met a ranger. They were out the other day when I guess you guys were at the bus, so that makes sense. You want to introduce yourself? This entity, who seems to be a multicolored hair, a mushroom cap, and is holding a bow behind them, seems to turn, does a little bow, and then will snap their fingers, and then you will see sort of like hand symbols appear in the air, and they will spell out words that say, hi there, my name is Eucalyptus.
Wasn't aware that anyone else is
Pleasure meeting you. I'm Helm.
here. It's
Then there will be words that will appear, and it'll just simply say, it's good to make your acquaintance. You wouldn't happen to have seen anyone on your way in, right?
Define anyone, because you're the first of your group, though I have seen a rather ostentatious knight.
Oh, no, yeah, see, no, more of our group. Wait, a knight? That might be the help. Did you send him this way? You see, I found myself in a little bit of a just a small pickle.
What's wrong?
Alright, as you're starting to turn the corner of the altar and you can see more of him than just his head,
First and foremost, behind Eucalyptus, you will see a smashed pile of glass, and his body up into the neck is turned to stone.
Oh no.
That's...
How the hell did you manage that?
Well, we had like a foolproof plan. We were gonna go in with this mirror, you see, and then I dropped it, and then I looked down at the mirror, and then like the eyes of this giant monster were in the mirror, and then, well, here I am.
Oh, there's so many
there's a
options.
basilisk or a Medusa in here, isn't there?
That's like a gorgon of some sort.
Well, whatever it is, it took stuff from me and it ran. So, like, I found this
Like
really big
humanoid,
key, you know,
or...
like a really cool key in that chest there, and then it took it.
Like, it was humanoid?
No, like how'd you describe it?
They tap their chin, shrug.
Well, we didn't really see it very well, is the thing, but we're assuming nothing good.
Do you know?
Red eyes, if that helps.
Pretty much every petrifying creature.
It wasn't blue.
And then Eucalyptus taps his shoulder and is like,
Oh yeah, no, it was blue.
Okay,
Basilisk?
Everyone else went back to get me some like cure from Castletown. They should have passed by you guys. I'm surprised you didn't see him.
We might have taken an
remember
unconventional path over the river.
Is everyone else here, or is it just you two?
Everyone else from our group is here,
Oh, nice.
mostly.
Well, I'm not exactly gonna be moving anywhere, but good to see you guys.
The fact that it didn't, stay to kill you, either means Eucalyptus here was able to scare it off by themselves, or at least keep it scared off.
they'll hold out their bow.
Yeah, they've been staying to make sure it doesn't come to finish the job.
Alright.
Yeah, we could go get your help, but he doesn't. He seems to have a bit of a memory problem. And a different other problem.
Yeah, this dude seems to think he's a tiefling when he's like part unicorn.
Wait, you mean like the beggar that was out front?
Oh, so not him.
There was a guy, he was like really sad.
Yes.
We didn't want to talk to him. He
Spanish.
seemed like a bad vibe.
Yes, that's who we were talking about. I guess your help
I have
is
a
here. Yeah.
feeling it's the same guy.
Was he brighter than the sun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same guy.
Look, how about I join you and keep you and Eucalyptus and keeping watch for him, and Ares, you can go get the rest of the crew.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. No pressure, though.
Alright.
You know, everything's fair in mercenary work and all that.
Don't lock us in here, Ari.
Just so I know, by your help, do you mean your other party members, or?
Yeah, Glytok, Eerie, the tall and cold one, and Ari went back to Castletown. They're gonna go talk to a potion seller of some sort? Lives on the fringe of town.
Right.
If they haven't come back yet, though, I'm a little worried. Is everything okay over there?
He didn't pass by.
Castletown had a
over.
strange night last night.
Hmm.
Something foul came through.
She's alright.
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She can take care of herself, little green.
Because if they arrived this morning, they're probably fine. But if they arrived late last night, a little more risky.
Do you want me to, since they're not here, would you just want me to get our party, or?
Well,
At the very least, you could go get him, and we might be able to hunt down whatever froze him.
I mean, I could go with you, but you'd have to drag me, so...
I don't have upper body strength. I'll be right back.
Eucalyptus is gonna just like peer back on her tiptoes and then turn back around and again sign some magic into existence and just simply go. It seems territorial, so it probably won't come this way, but I don't want to risk it. What do I say?
I'll be alone. What's the chances my sister just wants to walk through the door as I'm going to get my party?
Your sister. Are you... You seem tense. Is something wrong?
Not necessarily. It's... My sister has opinions on me adventuring. That's all.
But she is also adventuring?
She considers it a difference in capability.
I see.
She told me I should return home because it was too dangerous.
Do you
That
agree with
was a little bit. Being fully frank, Minerva, I haven't not been considering it.
Say so, Avery.
This party has shown me a lot of kindness, and I want to stick with them, but at the same time, my goal of traveling the world doesn't necessarily mean I risk my life.
No, of course, but if this is where you feel like you should be, then why not be here?
She thinks she can handle it.
Instead of you?
That's what she seems to feel.
So, Kevin, here we have corn.
Kevin is like trying to like point with its beak. Like, yeah, you should go that way.
Brandish has been reading over your shoulder this whole time.
Avery?
Every time. Hello! Would you like to join us
Hello.
for book time?
Your assistance might be needed.
Of course.
As well as the rest of our party. Where have
I
they
don't know where
gone?
the rest of them went.
Kevin pointing with his face.
Kevin knows.
Well, no one has come through this door so far, so... they didn't go through
I
the
got
door.
distracted by the books.
They're very nice books.
Do you know that, that warrior we met from the bar, the one with my sister?
Good jawline?
Yes.
Yes, I remember him.
He's here, and he's in a bit of a petrified state.
Oh.
We think he said his party went
Did
to
he
go
see a
get
pretty
cured.
woman?
Maybe? Helm hasn't ruled out the possibility.
I've heard pretty women can be striking. Just like you.
Thank you.
You seem down. What is bothering you?
It's nothing. It's just if he's here, he's expecting my sister to return with the cure.
I see.
And our last conversation was just a bit awkward, is all.
Is this the same sister that was at the bar?
Yes, Yurita.
I did not like the way she looked at you.
She means no malice. It's fine.
That does not mean she does no harm. Meaningful intention and actual outcomes do not align sometimes. And from my understanding and how you're acting now, she's shaken you.
I have just been considering her words and if I should take her up. It's family affairs, I promise you. It's nothing important.
Well, if you wish to speak on them, I have ears. I can't promise I will understand, but...
I appreciate
Family
it.
is a
But-
hard thing. I can understand the stress that you might be under, young lady.
Oh goodness, you're here.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, you've been
Yes.
standing there.
That's a nice book.
Oh, you were slightly out of my field.
Hello. I'm guarding the
Eerie.
door.
Small woman. River's gonna
Yes.
scoop her up.
Oh, okay.
You have nothing to worry about.
Oh.
Okay. Actually, Sir Brandish,
Oh, yes.
if you can remember,
She says with a tinge of pain to her voice.
if you see someone like me, can you point them towards that door with the piano next to it?
She, points towards the general direction.
Someone like you? What do you mean?
Same hair.
Like skin tone, haircut.
So, like a duplicate of you? Some sort of a body
More like
double?
a sibling, Mr. Brandish.
Oh, your sister, right? You were just talking about that.
Yes.
If I see any siblings of yours, I will indeed point them towards the piano. Have no fear.
Yes. Just point them that way.
Kevin hops up onto Irita's head, smacks her with a wing,
Ow!
points with talon to book, points at man, points at book, points at man.
I'm confused what
Kevin,
you're
what
trying
are you
to tell me,
saying?
Cub.
I'm not entirely sure what he's getting at.
I'm going to look at the book he's looking at.
You open the book,
Yeah.
he tries
Sure.
to rip out a page.
Oh, okay. Oh, write it down!
I love playing charades! It's so fun!
Write it down. Yes, that's really helpful. Thank you, Kevin. Let me get my quill.
A to-do list. Yes, this would be helpful. I can pin it next to my station like a true god at a citadel of holy affairs, as one such as this would be. What was it you wanted me to do again?
That's what we're writing down.
If you ever forget, you can just forget something. You can just look at what we're writing.
Oh, my dear, don't worry. My mind is as sharp as a knife crafted by the best blacksmiths in the world. Have no fear.
If they had no hands.
I'm gonna start writing your things now.
Uh-huh.
Look for your sister. Yes, I can do that. What's this footnote about here?
I think it will be relevant when it needs to be.
Oh, well, my dear, you shouldn't go spreading lies, but I guess if you have a plan, who am I to say no?
And he will pin it to the
nice
wall
tech
here,
garden.
and he will smile proudly at it.
Yes. Go on, I have the honorable duty of being the door guard. You can trust me. Or my name isn't Sir Brandish.
Can I retroactively say I also wrote down guard the door?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like this chucklefuck might just
She
wander
would
off.
probably forget, yes.
Oh my god.
Hopefully that helps him. Let's go find the others.
And I can't help but feel an intense sadness for this man.